Going on, so soon we will be seeing Hughie Fury back in the ring, and we're going to be taking a look at this video. Well, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Hughie Fury and who he potentially could be taking on next. And in a recent interview with John Fury, his uncle, the father of Tyson Fury, there was mention of Joseph Parker. Now, Joseph Parker is a legit champion because he beat this fighter here, Andy Ruiz, and I rated Andy Ruiz very highly. And I picked Andy Ruiz to win the fight against Joseph Parker, and I'm not shy of that because although I got the prediction wrong, a lot of people felt that Andy Ruiz won. Not only that, Joseph Parker was a heavy favourite in that fight. So for me to make that prediction, I'm quite proud of it, and I stick by it, even though he came up short. It is what it is, but the thing is, Joseph Parker's the man, and I'm going to accept the judge's decision because they get to see it ringside like we can't. And I mean, at the end of the day, you got Joseph Parker, you've got the likes of Hughie Fury, and if they're going to meet in the ring, right, then I think it's going to be a good thing for boxing, because at the end of the day, we take a look at Hughie Fury. He's moving up the rankings, right? And I think he's a very good fighter. Is Hughie? He's got that he's got a really good throwback style, really old. We're talking, and I like to look at Rocky Marciano when I look at Hughie. I'm not comparing him to Rocky Marciano, but what I'm saying is Hughie Fury. He's got really good technique in terms of the way he rotates around his opponent, the way he uses his feet, plants his punches, and gets his opponent out there. He's got a ferocious body attack, and at the end of the day, he comes from the same school as Tyson Fury, who just recently dethroned the likes of Vladimir Klitschko. And it's the thing, right? Joseph Parker's a very good fighter, okay, and he's beaten Andy Ruiz, who, to be honest with you, is better than anybody on Anthony Joshua's record. Does that mean that Anthony Joshua would get beat by Joseph Parker? Is that what I'm saying? Absolutely not. But I personally feel that the heavyweight division right now is kicking. It's really, really getting up there, you know? And at the end of the day, if Hughie Fury can manage to somehow, some way, triumph against Joseph Parker, he'll become the new WBO world champion, and I really feel like this fight is the fight that's going to be taking place next. And it's for no other reason than the ranking of Hughie, you know. Give me a sec. If you look at his ranking, don't like the picture. If you look at the ranking of Hughie Fury, okay, let's just take a look. See here, WBO, Hughie Fury number 2. If you look at the other rankings, I don't think he's very highly ranked anywhere. Yeah, there we are. It's 14 in the IBF, and he's number 2 by the WBO. So really, it makes all the sense in the world to presume that Hughie is going to be fighting. He's going to be fighting Joseph Parker next, because at the end of the day, he's getting up there. He's got a bit of a name, and if they're trying to make that fight, I mean, who's above Hughie right now? Let's take a good look, see who is above the likes of Hughie Fury. Let me just take a look for you. Give me a sec. Alright, let's take a look, see. Okay, so with Hughie Fury, yeah, you got, sorry, it's Anthony Joshua. You just got David A. Okay, there we are. And David A is fighting Tony Bellew. Okay, so I mean, who else is there for Hughie? If he doesn't fight Joseph Parker, I mean, he's gonna have to. He can't face Klitschko because he's fighting Joshua. I don't know who. Jarrell Mille, I don't know who that is. And I'm assuming Hughie Fury is either going to fight someone from the WBO list, or he's going to be fighting someone from the IBF. He's got a nice selection in the IBF. The IBF is looking strong in the heavyweight division. Got Pulev, Carlos Takam, Luis Ortiz, who I think you should stay away from, to be fair. David Price, Chisora. I mean, David Price could be a nice fight. It really could. But for me, I really feel that a showdown with Hughie and Joseph Parker would be a good fight for Hughie, and they're both legit good fighters. None of the two are crap in any sense. Both are solid fighters. So for me, I think it's a solid fight. Hughie isn't. He's underrated as Hughie. I think he's better than what he's given credit for. And the way I see it, I want to see the size difference of Hughie and Joseph Parker. And I've got something, right. This is the thing, right. My main concern with Hughie is he big enough for this division, for this heavyweight division? You know, because these guys are some big boys, and Hughie doesn't seem to have that sort of strength and size to be able to mix it with these guys. I mean, these guys are real animals, and yeah, I think he's got the skill. But I think if he was stronger, I think he would be even better. You know, I really do think he would be able to mix it with these guys. At the moment, he remains untested, and although his skill might be there, I'm not entirely convinced that he is good enough. You know, in terms, not in terms of skill, sorry, in terms of his just raw power, basically. You know, I don't know if he can. I don't know if he's good enough. I really don't. I don't know if he's strong enough. I don't know if he's big enough to take on the likes of Joseph Parker for that WBO strap. But you know, he is in the heavyweight division. So let's take a look. See, I mean, at the end of the day, when Hughie Fury fights, right, and let's just take a look at the size between him and Tyson. I mean, there is some size difference there. You know, Tyson is always bending down. But I mean, when they stood up against each other, I mean, there is quite a notable size difference between Hughie and Tyson. Tyson's a big heavyweight. I mean, just in comparison, let me just take a look at Tyson Fury, and let's see if there's any pictures of Joseph Parker. No, there's not. They've never met. No, we can't see nothing. I mean, who's Joseph Parker stood with? Who's like a common guy? Fury and Joseph. I don't think they've ever met. Oh, not I can see. But I mean, I'm curious because Joseph Parker's a big boy, right? I really don't know. It's difficult to get a gauge on how big Joseph Parker is. This is what I mean. Like Joseph Parker, does he just look big proportionally and in pictures and online, or is he actually a big guy? You know, that's what I want to see. Anthony Joshua. Nah, I mean, I need to, because all I've really seen of Joseph Parker is him stood next to Andy Ruiz, and I really haven't got a good gauge on how big Hughie is in comparison to the rest of the heavyweight weight class. Look, man, you know, you look at Hughie Fury, right? In heavyweight today, you've got to be stacked out, and I just don't know if he's good enough, if he's big enough for the 2016 heavyweight division. And you've got to have the fighting style that Hughie's got. I mean, we look at Hughie Fury's record right now, yeah? Okay, he's 20-0 with only 10 knockouts. Okay, we take a look over here, right? TKO points, TKO points, TKO, and you see here, there's many points wins, okay? And against these sort of fighters, really, I think Hughie Fury should be knocking these guys out, in all honesty. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe Hughie's, you know, he's definitely got the skill there. Okay, he's definitely got the skill. I mean, just take a look at the way look at his head slot when he's throwing these punches. He rotates his legs, right? Rotates his feet, rotates his entire body when he throws a punch. Puts everything into it. But Hughie has also been fighting with several problems with his health, and he seems to have gotten a lot better apparently. So it'll be really interesting to see how good Hughie is, and if he can mix it in the heavyweight weight class. But yeah, I wish him nothing but the best, and I'm looking forward to Hughie Fury versus Joseph Parker if they can make that fight happen. Leave your comment section below. Please make sure you subscribe to Be Real TV. Hughie Fury versus Joseph Parker. Do you think Hughie Fury can mix it with this boy? Do you think he can beat him? Comment section below. Subscribe as always. Be Real TV. In a bit, guys.